Welcome to Atalanta Tarot. This is the forecast for the sign of Libra for the month of August 2018. Just give these cards a bit of a mix and shuffle and splice. Okay, Libra. The energy around for you guys this month is the powerful High Priestess. So, let's see what she's got in store for you. The main influence of the High Priestess is intuition, so she feels things. And the other important thing to remember about when we have the High Priestess in a reading is that we have to sort of keep things close to our chest. We don't go broadcasting, because it's a time, it's kind of a magical time, so things coming up all the time on the path, but we need to sort of be paying attention to intuition only and keeping it to ourselves. Okay, Libra, this is where you are right now. Strength. Been a lot going on, Libra, so yeah, keep the faith, keep the strength, keep moving forward. It might be a bit of a unknown path that you've embarked on, but that's okay. You just need to keep putting one foot in front of the other with strength and dealing with things as they come up on the path. But it's a great card, and it's a great card for the sign of Leo, which in fact we're in the sign of Leo now, so it makes a lot of sense that he's come in. So it's all about, I always see strength as that father sort of energy. It's what our dads taught us, whether they were good dads or whether they weren't so good, but they did sort of implement us with certain things that we had to do in situations where we didn't know what we were doing. Just a word from Dad could sometimes put you back on track, even if it was for positive or negative. So that's strength for you. So you'll be fine. You can navigate what's coming for August. Let's see how you got to strength. Success and victory are yours anyway. So just keep going along. Know that you're doing well. Know that you're going where you're meant to be going. You're moving forward. There's lots of action coming in. You know, if you're embarking on another major lifetime lifestyle change or whatever that entails, just know that you can do it. So don't sort of throw the baby out with the bathwater and go, it's not working. Yeah, just with the Six of Wands, it is working and you will get there. Just keep moving forward, and you've got support, so everything will be fine. You are where you're meant to be. The background of the situation, basically the background. Yeah, a bit of a hard couple of months, perhaps. Four of Cups, yeah, just that flat line energy where everything just seems to be a bit not exciting, not anything, just sitting there, sitting in a stagnant position. And maybe this is, you know, that was the rest you were meant to have before you sort of embarked upon strength and this new journey. So sometimes in retrospect it's good to look back on the stagnant times and just remember, oh, okay, sometimes we need a time in life where things don't seem to be happening. They are, but we need to kind of sometimes just step out for a bit or be put out for a bit, especially emotionally. Recent influences, so the last couple of weeks, and you've got Temperance as well, so divine time. So inner and outer worlds are balanced, so it's the right time to do what you're doing at the moment. So don't lose faith or strength or any of those that we've already seen here on this new journey you're going on. Just go with it. The universe is saying to you, come on, you're on the way and everything's as it should be, so just keep going. The lesson you're learning for August. Nine of Pentacles. You have everything you need, basically. You have that material back up, if you like. You're doing well. You always seem to do well, Libra. You're very balanced people. Speaking of balance. So, yeah, another cycle is almost complete and you're coming out of it quite well. In fact, very well. So don't be disillusioned. Just remember and remind yourself what you have got, what you have achieved. We forget. Nine of Pentacles. So things doing really well. Very independent energy too, the Nine of Pentacles. So that's always positive for individual people. Let's have a look at what's coming in the next weeks. And here we have Justice, your card, the card for Libra. So everything will work out exactly how it's meant to. Justice is another one of the major karmic cards. So cause and effect. If you've done things well, it will end well. If you haven't done things well or to the best of your abilities, well, you can expect a bit of a shonky result. So it always balances out. So this is what will come in second to third week in August for you. So you are getting to see the outcome already, that it is good, and whether or not it feels like that at the moment, it definitely will feel like that very soon. So just keep going through, moving through. What's happening that you're not realising here? Yes, that storm cloud that's been hanging around you is still around you. So there's been a lot of turmoil, I would imagine. A lot of loss perhaps this year in terms of how you view things mentally. Sad times as well. So take that into consideration when you're looking at your path, and just think, well, yeah, you know, things have been quite tumultuous this time, so it'll take a bit of time for that to sort of wear off, if you like, or that dark storm cloud just to move itself. But in a way too, Ten of Swords is a bit of a grieving card, so it's about giving into the process and letting that process happen without trying to dictate in earthly terms to get rid of it, because you can't. It's universal. You need to just go with that, and it will just dissipate as it does naturally. How others see you. Yeah, look, there's a lot going on in your mind. The mental energy is really quite full on at the moment with the Page of Swords. A lot of ideas rushing around in your mind, but there's no firm anchor of one yet. But that obviously has a lot to do with this Ten of Swords, which is that sad time and that tumultuous time. So give it a bit of time as well. Things will work out. You always can't be accused of not having ideas. You were like a Gemini and Aquarius friend. You're very mentally driven. So yeah, your friends might be thinking, oh my God, what's happening next? There's always something going on, or there's projects and things, but they haven't been anchored yet. So we're just going to wait for that for a little bit. Let's see, positive feelings for August. And in comes the Sun, the biggest healing card of the whole deck. So, yeah, everything is going to work out when it works out in the divine time as well. So don't be in a rush to sort of skip through events in your life. Take your time. Use your intuition. Try and deploy that brain of yours somewhat, and just slow down a bit and realise healing is a process. But definitely with the Sun there, it's the most positive card, so it gives out lots of healing energy for you to get better from what has been a pretty tough time this year. Final outcome of August. And there we go in with Three of Swords. So that's the culmination of the grief in the 10. And just, yeah, perhaps you do need to go and chat to somebody outside, a counsellor or some. It's just that deep buried energy, and maybe you don't need to chat to anybody. Maybe you just need to acknowledge it to yourself. It's that, yeah, I am feeling a bit sad. I feel grieved for this person or this situation, and that thereby you just wiggle it loose from its deeply buried right down, so it needs to be prized out so you can sort of feel free again. And maybe that requires a third party to help you. Maybe you can just do that by yourself by acknowledging what's happened, what you miss. Okay. Libra, I'm just going to shuffle and pull you an additional guidance card for the month of August. It's been it's pretty fraught month with a lot of things going on, but it looks good. You've got some major fabulous cards, universal cards helping you out just to move through the situation. Hopefully by your birthday time in mid-September, things will be a lot clearer for you too. Okay. This is your card. Forgiveness. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. So with that, thank you, Libra, and have a great August.